Happy New Year, everyone. I am back as promised, not a day late or a dollar short, with True Blood Season 1, based off of Dead Until Dark by Charlaine Harris. Now, the way it reads, it's very, very chick flicky. Pretty much if the writers for HBO didn't, up the ante with nude scenes, sex, gore and violence and profanities, it would have been Twilight all over again. The premises behind the book and the season 1 of the miniseries are very much the same. Sookie and Bill meet the same way, and their relationship starts off based on the same reasons. They rescue each other, and she can't hear his thoughts. There's also the issue of girlfriends of Jason Stackhouse turning up dead, especially after it's been revealed that they've had flings with vampires. There's also the same introductions to the nest of 3 that Bill lives with before they die, the same introduction to Fangtasia and Eric and Pam and Long Shadow who run it. There is no Tara, though. Tara is fun and amusing and very interesting despite being a hard luck case, but she's really got some tiny mention in the later books as, Sookie's high school best friend who's gone on to do well for herself in her adult life. Not the hard luck case we see in the miniseries. Alright, now also in the show, but not in the book, those rat faces the vampires make when they're trying to be threatening. I can only imagine how many cutscenes had to be taken because, actors couldn't stop cracking up when they'd have to make a rat face, to each other before knowing that their fangs would be CGI'd in. There's also the special effect, when a vampire is killed, with a stake or with sunlight, they don't pop like blood-filled water balloons. They just shrivel up like worms in the sun. There is also, since there's no Tara, there is no phony exorcist Jeanette, nor is there the troubled drunk mother Letty Mae. There is a lot of the V-addicted Amy. She's just an applicant for a job at Merlotte's when she's mentioned in the book, and she's a short-term girlfriend of Jason's who does turn up dead by the hand of the vampire groupie killer. But in the show, she's a little bit more interesting. She stops Jason from getting, vampired to death at Fangtasia when he's trying to score some vampire blood because it's treated like an addictive substance in the show. A little less so in the book. In the book, it does have the same effects for a human when they drink it. But in the miniseries, it's treated like heroin. Alright, so back to Amy. She and Jason have their relationship. It's based on V-addiction. They kidnap a vampire and drain him. And that leads to her being killed. And of course, at the same time, later on, near the end, we do find out that Renee is the vampire groupie killer. Only in the book, Sookie fights him alone. Bill in the book is not as chivalrous as Bill in the miniseries. In the miniseries, we see he knows Sookie's in danger. He gets up and goes and faces sunlight to go try and save her, and he almost cooks to death. He's nowhere to be found in that fight scene in the book. He's in New Orleans doing God knows what, while she's fighting him alone. And of course, at the end, Sookie is triumphant. She defeats Renee, and Jason is exonerated, and everyone lives happily ever after until the next season, which I will get to next time, because if I do more than one book at once, this could get really complicated and boring to watch. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to lose my audience just as I'm starting to gain it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time for True Blood Season 2. Thank you.